This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios, just north of Boston, in downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, 02176, the zip code of champions. Stay tuned after the news for some awesome money-saving deals where you can support indie wrestling. The rematch everyone is waiting for is a rematch very few are going to be able to see, as Brock Lesnar returns to a WWE ring for the first time since SummerSlam to face the Viper Randy Orton at a WWE Live non-televised event in Chicago Saturday, September the 24th. That's the day before the Raw exclusive Clash of Champions pay-per-view. When Lesnar got a raise in his last contract, it was stipulated that Lesnar would appear at a number of WWE Live events beyond his Raw and pay-per-view appearances. He's appeared on WWE Network specials in Tokyo and Madison Square Garden back in 2015, as well as facing Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, and Rusev since last December. While putting Lesnar on any live event makes sense, having the Orton rematch on a Raw-branded house show is really strange. The ending to SummerSlam, where Randy Orton was brutalized and busted open so bad he required 10 staples in his head, and I'm not talking Norma, is one that fans are going to remember forever. No word on this event turning into a WWE Network special, but now where there are 2 pay-per-views a month, I highly doubt it. The pay-per-view rematch is going to be big business, whether it's a main event at something like Survivor Series, or even held off to until WrestleMania if they want to wait that long. There are plenty of opponents Lesnar could have on a non-televised event. Putting the Orton match here is very strange, and I'd rather see it held off until a pay-per-view. Again, that's just one man's opinion, but I don't think it's a wrong one. If you're going to be in Chicago September 24th, you're certainly in for a treat. Would love feedback from any fans in one of professional wrestling's hottest cities attending this event live and in person. It's a hot summer on WWE Network with WWE NXT and the Cruiserweight Classic lighting up Wednesdays, along with SummerSlam and not 1 but 2 pay-per-views, with Backlash and Clash of Champions in September. Not currently subscribed to WWE Network? Come on now. Use our link below and get 1 month absolutely free. Get the pay-per-views live, the awesome weekly shows, and over 6,000 hours of on-demand content for free. See Lesnar and Orton at SummerSlam, Holy Foley, brand-exclusive pay-per-views, and so much more at its regular price of only $9.99 per month. It's the best value in sports and entertainment. You want to talk about a great summer sale? Head on over to the MWF store on the BostonWrestling.com super site. We've got brand new WWE t-shirts, autographs, action figures, posters, and more. And this summer I have a special where if you spend $25 or more, you get a WWE t-shirt absolutely free. Not only is it a great deal, but every dollar spent helps our endeavors to bring you action-packed live events and video content. Enjoy 1,200 free videos on our YouTube channel. As we count down to our 15th anniversary, we're releasing a new video each day at 12 o'clock, flashing back to highlights and even a few lowlights on the adventure that is the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Subscribe to our channel using the link below or use youtube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. We also have regular news videos, TV episode recaps, results, interviews, and so much more. Help us bring you even more great video content by donating an amount of any size to paypal.me/BostonWrestling. Again, every dollar donated helps us bring you more great live events and video content. If that wasn't enough, we have a new video on demand section on YouTube where you can either rent or own some of our classic state-of-the-art studio shoot interviews. In honor of the 10-year anniversary since the original No Holds Barred Iron Sheik studio shoot interview went viral and on the Howard Stern Show, we've remastered it and made it available for fans around the world to enjoy for as little as $5.99. We also have an awesome WrestleMania 1 roundtable studio shoot with the Sheik, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and Cowboy Bob Orton, where all 3 WWE Hall of Famers look back at the WWF boom of the 1980s. John Cena Sr. joins me as co-host for in-depth studio shoots with both Paul Bearer and the first and only shoot ever done with the Boogeyman. Bull Dempsey joins us and pulls back the curtain on WWE NXT. Again, not only can you rent or own these awesome interviews, but every dollar goes right back into our efforts to bring you live event and video content. Another easy way to help our efforts is to use the links below or on the front page of the BostonWrestling.com super site to do your shopping on WWEshop.com, Amazon.com, or Walmart.com. If you make a purchase on any of those websites, wrestling-related stuff or not, we get a tiny kickback, and best of all, your cost doesn't increase 1 cent. Hey, Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Please keep us in mind, as again, every purchase made helps support indie wrestling. Last but not least, have a free ride on me with our friends at Uber. That's right. If you've never used Uber before, get a free ride up to $20 on the house to try out their great service. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs. Uber service is great. The cars are clean. The drivers are some interesting folks. Use the link below and see for yourself. I tried Uber for the first time last October in New York City for the WWE Madison Square Garden event, and I've used it regularly ever since. You won't regret it. Running out of time here, folks, as we approach our 15th anniversary. Don't miss a day on the BostonWrestling.com super site, as you never know what's going on in our world. Like us on Facebook.com/MWF Action. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001. And again, subscribe for free to our YouTube channel at YouTube.com/BostonWrestling.com. Until we speak again, folks, you and yours, be well.